scared. What happened at Maris's party? It wasn't spontaneous. My beep became chilly. What do you mean? They planned it. She explained. I overheard Maris, your mom, and your dad talking before the celebration started, and Maris mentioned that she had been working on getting your cabin for months. She said you were too self-centered to give it up willingly, so they had to exert familial pressure in front of witnesses. You couldn't back down. The treachery wound deeper than I had anticipated. They intended to ambush me. Maris clearly stated that if they did it publicly, I would be too embarrassed to decline. She laughed about it. Claire. Nah, explained. She said something about how you always crumble under public pressure, and that you'd probably just hand over the keys to avoid more confrontation. I felt nauseous. The entire event had been a premeditated attack intended to take advantage of my perceived weakness. They had brought 30 people to watch what they expected to be my humiliation and capitulation. There's more. Nah, added. After you left, Maris boasted about how she'd been warming you up for months with soda stories about money problems. She claimed she had been documenting every time you supported her financially so she could use it as proof that you always cave when family members need assistance. Evidence for what? She intended to take you to court if public shame did not succeed. She had this belief that because you had been financially supporting her for years, you owed it to your family to continue. Furthermore, she thought she could persuade a judge to order you to sign over the cabin as part of a family support agreement. The audacity was amazing. Maris had been preparing a court case to seize my possessions using my generosity as leverage. Why are you telling me this now? I requested an explanation. Nah, was silent for a moment. Because Maris phoned me yesterday. She is desperate. Claire, she is considering suing you for purposely wrecking her family. She believes that everything is happening because you are vengeful, not because she and your parents violated the law. I am not sure what she is planning, but she has been inquiring about your income, employment, and where you spend your time. She is also attempting to persuade mutual friends to join sides, telling them that you are a heartless monster who is destroying innocent children out of vengeance. This was exactly what Maris would do. Play the victim while refusing to take responsibility for her actions. But now I had advance notice and I planned to utilize it. Nina, I need you to do something for me. I told you, if Maris contacts you again, I want you to record the conversation. Can you do that? I guess so. But why? Because Maris is about to learn that I'm much better at this game than she ever realized. After hanging up with Na, I spent the evening further exploring Maris' social media sites. What I discovered was a treasure trove of incriminating evidence that depicted a completely different picture than the soda story she'd have been telling everyone. While she was complaining about poverty to me and our parents, she was sharing pictures of costly restaurants, new clothes, and weekend getaways. The timestamps indicated that these posts were from the same periods that she had been asking me for emergency loans. She'd been